Racing came out in a pretty good line. Jiva's jumped away with them. Slipstream Rancho Spark away quickly with Old Sir Boom showing some toe. Out from the outside from Roxar, settling down. Roxar, Rancho Spark come through to lead from Slipstream and Sir Boom. A length and a half further back, Jiva, followed by Blue Pharaoh, the inside out Travelling Man, and 2 lengths to Vetiver, who's back on the inside of Super Impressive at the 800 metre mud out Travelling Man, followed by Blue Pharaoh. 2 to Super Impressive and Vetiver. Roxar at the 500, 3/4 in front. From on the outside would have been Rancho Spark, followed by Slipstream. Back behind them, Blue Pharaoh, then Jiva starting to work into it when they turn. Into the straight, though, Roxar, 3/4 Slipstream. Rancho Spark, and down the centre, Jiva, followed by Super Impressive. It's running home well, but ducking in. Slipstream at the front at the 200 metre mark from Jiva and Super Impressive. But Slipstream got clear. Super Impressive won't go straight. Now it does. Coming after Slipstream and Super Impressive. Exactly that on the line. Laid in badly, but won by a head. 2 Slipstream and Jiva, who was tight and late in the race, followed by Vetiver further back, and then Roxar, Rancho Spark, Blue Pharaoh. Further back out, Travelling Man and Sir had to switch course, but that's a big performance. 10, 8 and 7. 10, 8 and 7. Super Impressive. In 18.57. Another quick run here, 1857. Trainbelief Friedman, written by Aaron Spiteri. And up gets Super Impressive to score on the line about a neck over Slipstream, about a length and a half away.
Well, if ever Super Impressive's going to get back into the winning list, this race gives him a great opportunity. He's been racing well without winning. 5th, beaten 2.2 lengths behind the Pumper. 3rd in a Group 3 at Flemington, beaten 1.2 by Scenic Peak. And 5th at Caulfield in a Group 3, beaten only 1.6 lengths in the race won by Flavour. Outstanding form for a welter. Let's see how he goes today. He's into 360 now.
Off they go. And Super Impressive, one of the first out. Crete's going forward in company with Gallopini, and then Delirious as they settle into stride now, and Crete has the lead. Gallopini's 100, led by a length and a quarter, Gallopini. Super Impressive 3rd on the inside, and then Crystal Academy. Confederate Kid 5th the rail from Delirious, Logical Reason and Paradiddle. Crete came to the 600 metres, really controlling the speed of the race. Half a length to Gallopini, 2 lengths to Super Impressive. Crystal Academy is 4th, and then Delirious, Confederate Kid, Logical Reason and Paradiddle. Crete turned into the straight at the 400 by a half to Gallopini and 2 lengths to Super Impressive. He's starting to come home well now. And then Crystal Academy and Confederate Kid at the 200. Crete still narrowly on the inside. Gauci pulled the whip. Super Impressive is coming home well with Gallopini in the centre. They claim the lead together. Super Impressive took the lead to Gallopini. Drew 3/4 in front. Holds them at bay. And Super Impressive came away. Beat Gallopini. Crete 3rd. Confederate Kid 4th. Then Paradiddle. Delirious, Crystal Academy. Changes on this. Super Impressive 340 and 150. Gallopini 230. Crete
ones here at Sandown. Super Impressive. Bit of an in and out customer at times. This 7-year-old now by Zabeel. Lee Friedman trains and is back from a break today. Recently 2nd in a trial at Cranbourne, was pretty good. Goes pretty well fresh too. $7. Merlin's Law 50 since last racing, but it has been placed fresh. La Reuse is the other one given.
Favourite in it. This horse has had some support. Super Impressive. He'd be very hard to beat at his best. Upright was the first to bounce out. Savage Attack was away swiftly today. Constructor and La Rieuse are up there early, and Super Impressive next with Gala Chief, who's moving up on the outside. Chief deep out. Savage Attack handier today, right behind them on the rails. 3/4 La Rieuse, 1 Super Impressive, Frere Jacques, and they're trailed by Atomic Man, and then Lungo on the outside, and Merlin's Law the grey on the fence. Upright at the 600 leads. Constructor, Gala Chief wide, and Savage Attack with a good trail right behind them. Then La Rieuse, Super Impressive, is following Savage Attack. Frere Jacques comes wide from Atomic Man, Merlin's Law and Lungu. Upright leads Constructor. There's the run on the inside for Savage Attack. There's not much room, but he's getting through. Super Impressive is trying to get clear. Savage Attack after the leader, Constructor, and Upright in the middle with 200 to go. Super Impressive's got over their heels now. Savage Attack the leader. Super Impressive's in the clear with Constructor, and La Rieuse is coming. Savage Attack now grabbed by Super Impressive. He goes home, Super Impressive, and he wins it by a neck, Savage Attack. La Rieuse 3rd, then Constructor Upright, followed by Merlin's Law, a break to Frere Jacques, then Gala Chief and Atomic Man, and Lungater in New Zealand at the start of the year. And he just didn't quite put it all together in the autumn, although he's only beaten about 3 lengths in the Stradbroke, and he did run 2nd to Scenic Peak in the Glasshouse.
Attack second at Lowry, who's third. 5.50 Quinella, 11 to Caulfield for race 6.
So the first three have been locked away up in the 1,200 metres ship in the last minute or so. There's been a little money for Super Impressive now. He's into third pick with Sir Chuckle. Tally Dane didn't jump all that well. Away fast as Blue Danzig and Boys Talk began quickly, and Sir Chuckle is settling down with the leading horses. Panorama Heights, similar break, Icaros on the inside of Super Impressive and Our Arch Rival. Boys Talk strode up near the 600, got a neck in front of Blue Danzig with the rail. Sir Chuckle a length and a half away third, and then a length further back is Tally Dane. Demontage the rail, a length and a half further back, Panorama Heights. 3 Super Impressive, Icaros second last coming up towards the turn, and 4 to Our Arch Rival. Boys Talk led, Sir Chuckle throws out the first challenge. Blue Danzig was gone. Tally Dane runs on, and so does Panorama Heights. In the straight, Sir Chuckle hit the lead, but Panorama Heights threatens. Super Impressive's running on right down the outside. Demontage trying to work clear. It's Panorama Heights hitting the lead from Sir Chuckle, kicking back. Super Impressive still coming. Super Impressive, 3 deep race to Sir Chuckle. Panorama Heights, Super Impressive, a bit too good. Super Impressive wins this race again. Along next, Sir Chuckle, Panorama Heights third. Then Demontage, Icaros making some ground, followed further back by Our Arch Rival. Tally Dane's beaten just 2 in. Second last was Blue Danzig, and Boys Talk last across the line in 19.56.
And he's come from off the pace too, isn't that great time? 5:20 and 190, 190 positions, 173 and 10. First four, $2,019.50. So the quaddie numbers thus.
Fair enough at 13. Value Golden Fawn at 20. Moonar Brook unders the tote. It has been easy on track at $9. Sir Chuckle, there's a little bit of value at $8.50. Flurry's Gem, it's halved its opening quote on track.
Halving its on course quote. Our coverage of this race brought to you by the team from Jayco.
And they're racing. And jumping away well towards the inside was the Expat with Flurry's Gem. Also Maloo and Moonar Brook, Super Impressive. Golden Fawn just allowed to drift back a little bit. They all go to the up to about 4th. Off to see tucked in behind them from Super Impressive, River Dove. Confederate Kids out wider from Tarcoola Midnight. Next is Golden Fawn. Maloo back on the rails about 4th last. Then Moonar Brook, Let's Planet, and Noble wins at the tail of the field. The Expat the leader, running onto the course proper with about 600 to go. The Expat in front. Second, Sir Chuckle on the outside of Flurry's Gem. King of Prussia up to 4th. Off to sea looking for a run. And then came Confederate Kid around River Dove. Super Impressive through on the rails from Golden Fawn ridden up. And then came Moonar Brook getting into the clear. The Expat the leader. 300 left to travel. After it, Sir Chuckle. Confederate Kid running on strongly from Flurry's Gem. River Dove into the clears running on. Confederate Kid after the Expat. Then Super Impressive. The Expat in front trying to lift Confederate Kid. Super Impressive on the rails is going through. They hit it. Super Impressive got through. Super Impressive, terrific effort with a big weight, and it has got the money from Confederate Kid, the Expat, and Golden Fawn did his best work late. Then Sir Chuckle, Maloo next home. Next Moonar Brook, and then off to sea. River Dove didn't quite finish.
Gave the horse every opportunity up on the inside.
He did. Look, he's always had a pretty good association with the horse when he's been able to ride him, Andrew, and great ride today. I was a little bit worried on the inside. He's not the best. He doesn't really like being cluttered up, but there was quite a good gap for him to come through, and he was a bit too strong at the finish.
First time he'd been down the Flemington Straight?
Yeah, he'd never seen it before, but, you know, these races usually run a good pace, and a horse that can run a...
Chong Tong the 2 at 360, 3 Broadband 730, Green Machine the 4 at 11, 6 Blessem at 12, 8 Confederate Kid at 11, Gunner Tom the 9 at $. Favourite way, Chong Tong at 360 for the Standish. Selections from Brian.
All I can say is Happy New Year, and I'm in front. Number 1 on top here, Super Impressive. I was stuck with it. Look, in the last couple of...
And a Super Impressive having his last racetrack appearance. Let's cross to Brian Martin.
In the Standish. Jumped in a very good line too. One of the first out, Green Machine, Super Impressive down to the inside with Keeping the Faith and Shango's Image. Confederate Kid and Showing Speed, meter mark. And the leaders here are Green Machine with Keeping the Faith, and further out Chong Tong. Shango's Image, Super Impressive the fence from Confederate Kid. Smart and Mighty further out. They're followed by Blessem, Savage Attack. Further back Broadband, followed by Kane Smicer. Getting back is Gunner Tom second to last, and last of all Leone Chiara. 5.50 out onto the course proper, and Chong Tong and Green Machine the rail. trail. A length and a half, Smart and Mighty. Super Impressive going for the run on the fence. Just held up now from Keeping the Faith, then Bless 'em. Shango's Image, Broadband, and further back then Gunner Tom. But going to the front is Chong Tong now from Bless 'em on the outside down at the 300 metre mark. Then Super Impressive getting out from Broadband. Chong Tong in front, Bless 'em on the outside. Broadband, Super Impressive and Savage Attack. They're closing rapidly now. Bless 'em, Super Impressive up on the inside. Super Impressive has driven through, and Super Impressive, he's got up to win the standage from either Bless 'em, Broadband, Savage Attack, and Chong Tong just behind those from Leon Chiara on the inside. Super Impressive won the race 2 years ago. Broadband and
what a way to go out. And Super Impressive, same colours there as Super Impo.
Super Impressive won the race 2 years ago, ran third last year. And the judge calls for the photo. Super Impressive. The standish number 1 is in the frame. Number 1 is the winner. Terrific go for the minor placings. We've got Bless 'em, Broadband and
what a way to go out. And Super Impressive, same colours there as Super Impose, of course, related to that galloper as well. 963.30 has just won the standish, and a terrific way to go up, winning a Group 3, isn't it? Bless 'em second at 10 and 3, 8,044.80. Now they're moving in well at Morford.